whether you're making this unisex shirt for yourself or for the man in your life, taking the measurements are basically the same with one exception, and that's the very last measurement, which I'll talk about when we get there. Okay, measurement number 1 is a chest or bust measurement. And so we'll look at this camera, Lisa, and you've seen what I do before with the tape measure up over that lower portion of the back shoulder blades. And that's what you want to do. Don't lower your arms down quite yet, Lisa. Okay, over the fullest part of the bust, now you can lower your arms down. And there's just a little bit of back expansion. And you know, when you do this for a man, you can well expect him to be a little bit more muscular back here. And so when he lowers his arms down, you could get an expansion of 1, 2, sometimes even 3 inches, depending on if you're measuring a bodybuilder. Okay, measurement number 2 is a measurement that not everybody's going to need to take. It's called the neck measurement. But for a man, when he puts on a shirt that's got the collar stand and collar and he's wearing a tie to work, well, you definitely want to give him enough breathing and swallowing room. And so you're going to take the tape measure just around the neckline like this, where that collar stand would do up. And this is the one and only time when I'm going to allow you to put a finger in between you and the tape measure so that you've got some movement room in here so that that collar isn't binding when you swallow and breathe. So that's measurement number 2. Measurement number 3 is a waist measurement, and for this you do want to identify your waist again, and this narrow piece of elastic is absolutely fine to do that with. And it just settles into the natural waist position, and then we'll take that measurement. So that's measurement number 3 actually. All right, measurement number 4 is back shoulder width. So now I'm going to have you turn around with your back to the camera. Both arms go out. I find the shoulder bones, lower your arms down. It's real obvious where at least the shoulder bones are. And now I'm going to measure from the outer edge of the shoulder bone to the outer edge of the other shoulder bone. The next measurement, number 5, is center back waist length. You start at the cervical bone at the base of the neck and go to the waist at the back. Measurement number 6 is the bicep, and now I'll just have you turn part way around, and I'm going to measure her up her arm. There's lots of room in the shirt sleeve pattern, so you're likely not going to need this, but it's a good measurement to have on hand, and you just let your arm hang naturally and measure the bicep. Measurement number 7 is arm length, and so this is done with just a very slight bend in the arm, from the shoulder bone over the elbow down to the hand side of the base of the wrist bone. There isn't an elbow dart in this shirt sleeve pattern, so you don't have to stop at the elbow. And the last measurement for the women only is to get your fullest hip measurement. Again, you've seen me do this before. Wherever is your fullest hip, the low hip, the high hip, you want to make sure that you measure that so that when your shirt does up down here, it's not going to gape open over top of your hips. So go ahead and take your shirt measurements.